Hi guys, I'm Mugdha
I'm Anupama.
and welcome back to yet another episode of Trackside Talks with Anupama and Mugdha. And today we'll be talking about Hungarian GP that happened this weekend. I mean, the smile on my face tells it all. बहुत ही मिर्च मसाले वाली रेस थी this weekend. Drama था. We got McLaren back at the podium. I mean, last weekend we were roasting Norris a lot. We called him the Rakhi Sawant of F1 because of the notorious nature of his and how he likes to be impressed. But this time, this weekend, he's all over the news and for all the right reasons, to be honest. Man won his first ever Hungarian GP. Thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, first ever Hungarian GP as well as his first ever win for the season. I think he was going through a really, not exactly like his fault, but yeah, I mean, with the team and the car developments, it was not going exactly very well in their direction according to what they wanted. But yeah, I'm happy for him that he got this pole position along with the race win. So yeah, it was a good weekend for him, honestly.
Yeah, we should just start about Norris only because McLaren
Yeah.
have a Mercedes power unit. They have been quite uh, targeting build. They have been working on the power unit since this start of the season. We have seen the ups and downs, but looks like they have figured out their chassis and the car in detail. I mean, we can talk about the bad luck that Oscar Piastri faced in the race. Definitely, he lost his
Mm.
gearbox at around 56 lap. He was leading like possibly he would have ended up on a podium, right, Anupama?
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure, for sure.
but the Australian had a bad luck this race, and none other than somehow science also had some role to play into it.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it was not
I
intentional,
mean,
but yeah,
it is understandable, but if you're saying that, like accordingly, obviously, Carlos was saying that, Piastri was in his blind spot and he was not able to see his car exactly. But on board actually makes this untrue kind of because he was not exactly in his blind spot and Sainz made quite a move to get ahead and he was already ahead and somehow it went for the boss.
yeah. I mean, science is a great driver. I don't think so. It was he was just trying.
Yeah.
It was a
I
race
mean to
incident.
sum it up, let's sum up the race first. I mean, like 14 laps from the end, Piastri retired with a gearbox failure. We had like different penalties across the weekend, qualifying race, everybody was getting a penalty. Then, I mean, Hamilton got himself four penalties in three race weekends.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to like comprehend also कि पिछली तीन
Yeah.
races से the FI stewards and everybody is handing
It's
out
after
penalties
him.
like anything and it's not even like we can obviously say कि थोड़ा लुइस के ऊपर ज्यादा डाल रहे हैं but throughout the
Yeah,
circuit everybody is getting penalty. Even Kimi,
true.
like let's quickly dive on to qualifying or should we just move towards the race
Yeah,
one?
yeah, yeah. Of course, of course, of course.
Or we'll
Let's
do
talk about the
simultaneously.
qualifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have to talk about the qualifying because qualifying was a banger as well. At least according to me, there was quite a lot of drama across qualifying.
Yeah. I mean, when girls talk about F1, drama is the word they use
Yeah,
the most, so bear with us.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. But technical drama, we are gonna give you the technicalities of it. Okay, so bear with us.
Yeah. And one of the penalties that Lewis had, he scored a P2, but because it was noted that he ended up impeding Oscar Piastri. Now, let me
Yeah,
tell you what's impeding is basically if a driver in front of you intentionally keeps a slower pace so that the driver which is behind him kind of on his flying lap, right? So that's called impeding, and that's why he was handed out penalty, and which dropped him 3 places or 4 places, I guess.
three places.
Three
He went
places,
from P2 to P5 for the
P5.
start.
And in the last few seconds only, Norris kind of created the fastest lap
Mm.
after Hamilton and Leclerc. So McLaren has got the pace now. I mean, one of the things
Yeah,
that
that
we
is true.
should talk about is Ferrari as well, because apparently जिन tracks पे उनको perform करना होता है, depending upon the car that they have developed, they are not performing, and on the tracks that are supposed to be difficult for them, depending upon the car that they have created this season, वहाँ पे वो
Yeah.
अच्छा करते हैं. And these words does not really come from my mouth. This is what Charles Leclerc has said on record. Maybe we should just thank Lewis for it. He is an exceptional driver, driving out the maximum from the car.
Yeah, because even Ferrari told Hamilton to go out first in Q3 to read the track first, and even we heard like Lewis was surprised by the call, and it was kind of a dicey situation because he was testing out the track and he might not be able to recognize that Piastri is on a flying lap just behind him.
Yeah.
And somehow that one decision leads to another, and it ultimately cost him his P2.
It happened with Kimi also got handed out penalty
Yeah,
because
yeah,
he
for sure,
was
for sure.
speeding in pit lane. That also made him
No, no,
drop.
no, no, no. For the qualifying, he got a different penalty.
Some sort of
Basically, what
infringement
happened
he
was
did.
Verstappen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For what happened was exactly that Verstappen spun at the final corner under investigation, and like he was also under investigation, and he did not get a penalty himself. But what happened is, like Antonelli, less than 1% speed reduction he did or he did not do. I am not really sure. And it was a yellow flag infringement.
Yeah, it was a yellow flag. Now,
Yellow
now
flag
I'm
infringement.
connecting the dots. It was yellow flag
Yeah.
in sport.
So he first he got a P4, but with a great penalty, he got a P7 start.
Yeah. Yeah, he dropped, yeah, yellow flag infringement to demote him from P4 to P7.
If
That
we are talking about qualifying, we have to talk about the fact that Alonso got into Q2.
first ever
But
this season.
yeah, exactly.
So Aston is cooking
I
something
mean,
up.
might be, might be.
Nice, good for them.
Then we also have one more thing that happened, like which was also was Russell stop on the track in Q3
भाई
in
उसके
turn
साथ
one,
तो
I think.
क्या हो रहा है? I don't know, man.
Bro, the scene was so funny. तुम देखोगे ना, like on the replay, his car gets stopped and he's out
And
of
he
the car.
walks out and then he comes back.
Exactly. No, 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 no. Not even. He doesn't come back. He doesn't come back. What happened is it's a turn and his car is like this. ठीक है उसने वो निकल चुका है गाड़ी से and then he's walking off towards the exit कि जहाँ से there is a track में काट होता है तो जहाँ से तुम निकल सकते हो गाड़ी they'll tow it away. He walks. He's first of all he's walking like a ramp model. Okay. He walks at some distance and then he turns and he also turns like a model and then he looks towards his car.
He puts his hands on his waist and he poses a bit.
And then he walks off again. अब people on Twitter were like कि ये ramp walk चल रहा है या क्या चल रहा है भाई उसको I mean like it is understandable like it's a at that situation you really can't do anything. Your car has
Man,
stopped, it has stopped.
man's in a delusion and he's a diva to the core. And that's what the
Bro,
behavior was all about.
seriously.
I mean, there are phases in F1 where it's hard to be a fan of a certain driver when he or she, obviously I include both genders, when he or she is experiencing a kind of a very down down period. So right now it's really tough to be a George Russell fan.
And seriously. Like I also was not expecting a Verstappen podium after his quali like kind of like the fun that he got. I was not like relying on the car. I was like, it would be good if he gets something in like till P5. I was not expecting like a podium at all.
ब्रो मैक्स का तो ऐसा है ना दैट चलो क्वाली तो गया, बट व्हेन ही इज रेसिंग ऑन ट्रैक इन द फाइनल संडे रेस, he keeps
Yeah.
cursing his car like anything. सारी कमियां वो गिनवा देता है अपने रेस इंजीनियर को कि ये नहीं है, ट्रैक ज्यादा हो रही है, फलाना ढिमकाना, like every other issue would be highlighted during those 70 laps, and
Yeah.
then he would end up on podium.
Did you hear him saying that it was not a like one journalist asked him what about the tire degradation, because tire
Hmm.
degradation costed a lot of drivers their races. I'm talking about, I think, after quali, I think, or I'm not really sure when this happened, but one journalist asked him what about the degradation. So he was like, "Hey, it's not a tire degradation, it's a car degradation."
And still he was on podium.
Yeah.
It's like जैसे हम करते हैं ना जिंक्स की, रिवर्स जिंक्स करता रहता है वो ड्यूरिंग 70 laps so that he ends up on podium anyway.
वो 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 बंदा साइकोलॉजी सीख के आया है, वो ही इज लाइक कि मैं अब रिवर्स साइकोलॉजी जीन्स पे लगाऊंगा, अभी देखते हैं
Hmm.
क्या होता है।
And it's working, touch wood.
इट इज
हम उसको
वर्किंग।
जिंक्स नहीं करते.
हाँ।
Talking about tire degradation, Ferrari did not have any set of new medium tires for both Leclerc and Hamilton because they kind of used it in quali. I don't think so. It was a
Yeah.
great move from them because they started on softs
True.
as well. Mostly drivers
Hmm.
started with mediums, but they started with softs. So, and then again, during they tried to undercut Max Verstappen by pitting Lewis first, and they had him pitted with hard tires. If it would
Yeah.
have been a medium, probably he would have ended up coming in front of Max Verstappen. But anyway, because hard tire needs more heating up, more
Hmm.
laps on the tracks to get the pace. So I don't think so. That was a great decision from them. What else should we talk about?
So yes, like
Hmm.
talking about the first stint for the race, I think we have to talk about Russell's anti-stall on the formation lap. I think it costed him pretty much the race. He dropped down to P19, and it was pretty much a challenge.
And it has nothing to do with Russell. It has to do with the team in
Yeah.
place. They have taken
With the
accountability,
car.
but
Yeah.
you can't be after every race you can't just say that we are sorry and we are accountable and then next race comes and Russell suffers again.
Exactly. It's
This
the
can't be a
same thing has been
pattern.
happening to him for a very long time. You have to change something. Like what? Then ultimately going on to Piastri. I think Piastri passes Norris in turn one itself, a pretty aggressive move, but a pretty brilliant one, I would say. Like, yeah, Stella was not really happy about that. I don't think so, because his words were like great racing between the McLaren teammates, not like great teamwork or anything like that. So I think so.
They are still
But yeah,
going with the papaya rules that behind the doors
true.
it's driver one, driver two, but in on circuit it's a team, and that's a gimmick.
It's yeah,
Just turn it
yeah,
down. We know that.
absolutely.
But the first
Then
like 30 laps
Mhm.
were pure good racing. Like it was Ferrari, Mercedes, McLaren.
Boy,
Everybody
yeah,
was Red Bull was battling it out. Then we had Isaac Hadjar as well, who was no doubt in his best form.
yeah, true. I mean, we got a glimpse for Verstappen versus Hamilton on lap
Hmm.
16, which
Yeah.
Verstappen overtook Hamilton, and like getting ahead of Hamilton was important for him, according to his words. But yeah, I think the RB strategy worked.
Yeah.
It worked great.
It was great.
Yeah,
It was मजा आता है when like Max and
true,
Lewis kind
true.
of battle it out and very अब तो बहुत आराम से करते हैं ना, they are not very aggressive to it, pure good racing.
Yeah, true. It's not like a Kill Bill is
Hmm.
like playing in the background and they're racing. Yeah, it's not like that anymore, but yeah, it's the still good racing between them.
Now actually they know ना कि पहले तो it was almost like कि दोनों के पास बढ़िया कार थी, like Mercedes and Red Bull,
हम्म।
it was top two. Now they know that they are
अब दोनों के पास ही
third,
बेकार गाड़ी है।
हाँ third and
और
fourth है तो
बेकार में भी मोरलेस सेम ही है।
सेम ही है. So yeah, And we should talk about Cadillac. Last race, we had Bottas finishing up, but this time Perez and Bottas ended up having a DNF this race as well. And who else DNF'd? I think so. One more was there, no? Oscar Piastri DNF.
Yes,
Yeah, no, Piastri. How can I miss? Also, Behrman
the
was not.
controversy.
Yeah, Behrman was not in top 10 or top 15. He also was at the back of the grid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the controversy about the Sainz versus Piastri was also a very dicey situation. Like you have Piastri lapping Sainz. Okay, Sainz is in blind spot. Piastri is in blind spot. Who is in blind spot? Nobody knows. Not
You
exactly.
can't
It
really,
is. You can't really tell at that moment, or you have to have like some kind of footage after the race to determine. Okay, Piastri's front wing is damaged. I think Sainz passed a lot of blue flags before the incident.
maybe. But in this situation, there can't be a good guy or a bad guy situation or a black and white situation.
Yeah.
It still would be called as a race incident anyway. But yeah, one
I
suffers.
mean,
Hmm.
uh,
Okay.
it's like he had 7 blue flags and he was informed by the radio. So he was aware about the fact that, okay, he's got blue flags, so he should be out of the way. And that is the reason this controversy is going out quite a lot. He was aware that, Piastri is lapping and there is a car behind him who is about to lap him and he should get out of the way. But he did not. And that is the reason everybody's like flaming him.
Which means he has been
So
grilled for
yeah,
all the right reasons.
yeah, true. Then there was one more blue flag meltdown with Verstappen as well. Like Verstappen was
Hmm.
not in the wrong. Meltdown in the sense that the Liam and Lindblad was fighting each other while they were getting lapped by Max. And neither of the Racing Bulls driver moved out of the way to, give way to Max.
Bro, this.
So Max's radio was justified. I mean, they need to get a penalty for that. Like, if you've been notified on the radio and you've been given the blue flags, then move out of the way for the car who is about to lap you. Genuinely. I think Lawson he did get a 5 second penalty, didn't he?
We need to check that.
Yeah, let
But
us check.
both RBs ended up getting in points. I mean, they are having a great spell of a season this time. All in all, the Hungarian GP was in fact probably one of those
Hmm.
races of 2026 season that you can't miss. If you still haven't watched, just go watch a replay, watch highlights because those 2 hours you won't feel bored. Unlike Chinese Grand Prix that happened this season, बहुत बोरिंग थी यार वो सीरियसली ये वाली बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है सो गाइस इफ नहीं देखा है तो प्लीज जाके देख लो बहुत मजा आएगा
Yeah.
the drone shots were less
Like just
this
watch the
Sunday.
race.
Hmm.
I think they got a hold on the drone shots in terms of like they tested it out in Austria and then they like ultimately I mean for this race I think the drone shots were better in my opinion.
कम थे बट
कम थे
पिच हाँ
but
ऑस्ट्रिया में तो इट वाज लाइक कि एक के बाद
हाँ
एक आ रहा था ऐसे
हाँ
इसमें इट
हाँ
वाज वेरी
yeah
म्यूटेड तो टोन डाउन था काफी बट
but clean they were very clean.
हम्म ट्रू
ऐसा था कि मतलब the angle wasn't too low or too high to get the actual like racing on the track, so it was I think pretty clean for the road shots. But yeah,
ऑस्ट्रिया में थोड़ा ज्यादा सिनेमैटिक था इट वाज एज इफ यू आर वाचिंग अ टॉम क्रूज मूवी
it was like a race chase scene or something like that.
हाँ मे बी फास्ट एंड फ्यूरियस काइंड ऑफ अ थिंग मतलब वो बहुत
True. I mean, Austria itself is a very cinematic track. Like
हम्म
on like surrounded by hills and on the top of a hill, and it's like ups and downs, and like the track itself is like scenic.
and
So
Hungary is
yeah,
like Monaco without walls as most
it
people
is.
put it So
It is. It is.
nonetheless, now the silly season will begin. We have been waiting for
Hmm.
this silly season to happen since like possibly a month or so. We have talked about it over the last couple of weeks as well, because now you will start to hear a lot of rumors, a lot of news, a lot of contract signings, and what's in store for next season, like 2027 or 2028. Possibly, we'll have to schedule yet another Yappy session for that, Anupama. Although we won't be watching race because there won't be happening any, but off the track news will still be there to uncover and to talk about. So, till then, stay tuned. Bye bye. Take care and like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And follow us on Instagram and Spotify to never miss an update related to F1 and to see those fun reels and videos that we make for you. And till then, bye bye. Take care. Bye, Anupama.
Mugdha.